I hate this. Why is this wrinkled? What are you doing to me? My hair is having an off day, but just try to ignore that. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a video talking about my paranormal experiences. Yeah, I've had a few. There's one that scares me the most till this day. That freaks me out, but I'm just going to tell you guys some of the paranormal experiences that I've been through. I'm gonna go in order of when they first started happening to current day. Sorry, I think I see a bug in my... Alright, so the first paranormal experience I've ever had was when I think I was home alone or my brother was home, I'm not sure. But I used to be really into like reading scary stories and stuff like that, and I had an app on my phone of like ghost stories. I'm pretty sure in the bathroom, TMI or no, reading these scary stories on my phone, and the power went out. So I'm sitting here reading this story that's describing the power going out, her going to the basement, this happening, ghost stuff happening, and then my power goes out, and I'm like, oh my god. I really quickly pulled up my pants and like left my bathroom, and like I went with I think my dog or something, I don't know. But then I ended up tripping because I was wearing fuzzy socks and I slipped because I was running scared for my life. So that was my first paranormal experience, even though it wasn't even paranormal really, because the power went out and there's nothing ghost related. It was just the fact that I was reading a ghost story where the power went out and then my actual house's power went out. So that freaked me out. The next one is my mom and brother and me witnessed this. It was creepy. So you know when a TV turns on and it's that like black and white like crinkly screen? I've always found that freaky. I've had nightmares about that screen and like loading screens. About being trapped in my basement with that screen on the TV and like a voice or something. Oh, it's creepy. I've had a lot of scary dreams too. But ew, now I keep looking downstairs towards my basement. Okay, back to the story. Me and my brother were sitting on my brother's couch in his man cave, and my mom was standing in the doorway. He has a TV in that room, and the remotes, so anything that could, and even the controllers, anything that could have turned on the TV was sitting under the television. And so we're all just sitting here talking, and then the screen turns on, crinkles for like a minute, and we all just look at each other. Then it turns off again, and we're like, what? Oh, there's children in my front yard. I heard screaming, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so the TV turns on and off all by itself to that creepy crinkly screen, and so we started looking like to see if we were sitting on a remote and if we pushed a button, but the remotes were sitting under the television screen on like a table. So we were like, okay, so I went to sleep. But even that night, Colin freaked us out, which is my brother, and he was like, I heard footsteps. Did any of you get up last night around like 2 a.m.? Which is creepy because I don't know if it's true, but I've read this thing where if you wake up between 2 or 3, there's like a 90-something% chance that someone's watching you, whether it's an animal or like a spirit or whatever. But that freaked me out. I was like, okay, so this TV turns on by it and off by itself, and then my brother hears footsteps that night. Okay. So now is the last story. This is the like legit paranormal thing that haunts me to this day that occurred in my bedroom. Alright. Now my bed is against a wall. So here's the wall and here's my bed, and it's just against the wall. And I'm a crazy sleeper. I will flail and kick off my sheets and pull them up, and they'll be crazy, but this was still early in the night, so my sheets were still pretty neat. They kept like falling off, oh, it just started raining. Oh great, even more creepy. So I'm just trying to sleep, minding my own business, and my sheets keep falling off. This happens to me sometimes because my bed is like against a wall. Whenever I remake my bed, they don't always get tucked in again towards the wall. So I'm like, okay, whatever, they keep falling off, and I keep rolling, they keep falling off, so I'm like, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. So I just got up, I turned on my light. So I got out of bed, turned on my light, pulled out my bed, tucked in my sheets, pushed my bed back in, and I got back in bed and turned off the light. The covers continue to get pulled sideways, and this wasn't like little pull, this was like significant. But keep in mind, this was after I got up and tucked my sheets in against a wall, and they're being pulled. I pulled them up this way, but then I'm just laying here and they continue to fall sideways, and I'm like, what the heck? I did one of those roly-polies. I took my sheets and I completely rolled into like a taco burrito type thing. And I was like, close your eyes, Lindsay, go to sleep, go to sleep. I was in that state where you're like, oh my god, what if something's under my bed? What if something's standing there? I was like, oh my god. I was about to get up and scream for my mom, but I was like, don't do it, Lindsay, okay? And so I'm just in my taco, this sheet stopped moving, so I was like, whatever, and then I fell asleep like that in my little comforting taco. I wake up, go to school the next morning, normal day the next day, and then I come home to my room. Now, I also have a TV in my room. I don't use it that often because it doesn't have cable. It's just like for DVDs and Netflix. Netflix, yes. I had one of my window things open, one of my blinds, and the other one was closed. So the way that the sun was coming in, it like reflected off of my TV. And because I haven't used my TV in so long, it's kind of like dusty. It's not like gross. It's just like hasn't been touched for a while. And there was a handprint, like a big handprint, not just, and I thought it was just from like my brother or me moving the TV, but it was a handprint, like a full handprint on the TV screen. And the fact that the night before my sheets were being pulled off my bed, I was like, yo, I slept in my mom's bed for a good week after that happened. So I don't know. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below any paranormal experiences that have happened to you. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye. Mwah. A light just flickered. I'm home alone. Why did I do this to myself? I'm scared. Sam is sitting right here, but I'm scared. He's my protector. Can you guys hear the rain?